I don't know. I mean, honestly, people have their opinions about, who fits better in the NFL, and that's fine. And I haven't paid much attention to it, honestly. One of the things I could do is, present JT Barrett the best he could be. Be in here, a great opportunity I have here to showcase my skills, and just focus on things I can control.
What have you been working on the most since the season ended?
I'll probably say footwork. That'll probably be one of the top things. Didn't get a lot of snaps under center in college, so being able to make that transition to the NFL, a lot of footwork stuff, timing, things like that. I really don't have an answer for that. I don't know. Be myself. That's who I am at the end of the day is JT Barrett. So try to show the 32 teams, reasons why they should draft me, and I think with my skills, I'll be able to do that.
What is it that you think people will see about you tomorrow? What are the things that you can control and you can showcase?
Yeah, so with the different drills, go out there and go through the drills well, the combine drills and also the quarterback drills, and then throwing the football. Go out there and throw the football well. These are receivers that don't have timing with, so anticipation, that's part of it, and just complete the football.
You had a good week of practice in the sign game. What was the biggest takeaway you had?
It was just a great experience overall. It was a great opportunity. The people down there with the Shriners. So with that, I'll probably say the takeaway was, in that short span of time, understanding, a portion of the NFL offense, the verbiage, going in there trying to get the guys commanding the huddle, all those different things, I think helped me grow at that East-West Shrine game. Biggest question? I don't know. I haven't asked a lot of big questions. In those meetings, they want to know what I know as far as my offense at Ohio State, and so with that, I feel like I have a great grasp of what we did at Ohio State. So I'm just, showcasing my knowledge of what we did.
How much do you think having those 4 years of playing experience helps you as you prepare to take this next step in the game?
Yeah, I think Coach Meyer, in my position, coaches I had at Ohio State, put me in a great position to be here today. Whether it be the knowledge of the game and being a student of the game and understanding football, to even the guys I went against. You talk about, I was in there with Cardell Braxton and Kenny G at one point, and then constantly competing with the guys that were behind me there. So it was constant competition at Ohio State. I think, like I said, the things I mentioned as far as being prepared for right now, I think that helped me in the past 4 years. How much faith I have in myself? I have some confidence. I think, I don't know, I'm not the type to voice it. I want to showcase it on the field. So with that, that's what I plan to do. And I think I did a good job preparing and trying to, be ready for this moment. So I have confidence in myself, yes. I was in Orlando with Tom Shaw at ESPN Worldwide Sports. I think that a lot of our concepts were the same. There was just more verbiage to it. So, for example, we had a play at Ohio State, it would be one word. And whereas the concept of the NFL might be telling 3 people what to do, but it's the same play.
This is 1 year.
Yeah, no NFL team asked me if I was to play a different position. It's all been about quarterback. Was I surprised that they asked Lamar Jackson? Absolutely. I don't know. I think we all watched football and saw that man. He's dangerous at the QB position, so I think he should stay there.
When you put 1 year or 10 years in the NFL, what's next for you?
I don't know. Right now, not really sure. I'm putting, everything I got in this dream that I've had in the NFL. But I think, after football, I'm gonna have success in what I do.
How much have you thought of Pat right career?
Yeah, that's my man, Big Daddy Pat. That's my guy.
What impressed you about him at Ohio State?
Pat was a selfless guy. I mean, he was constantly all about the team. Me and him would have great conversations about how we could help, our offense be the best offense it could be, especially in his last year in 2016. He's one of, you think of Buckeye great. You think about him, the things he did at Ohio State, and I'm glad to call him one of my teammates.
You said people have their opinions about what kind of quarterback is best in the NFL system. Do you think have you seen a bias against option quarterbacks like Lamar?
Yeah, I'm not understanding what's an option quarterback. What's that?
Spread, however you choose, spread quarterback.
I don't know. I think there's a lot that goes into that. I'm not the one to talk about it because I don't know, I guess. I don't know. Coach D and Coach Wilson, they'll make it work. We were successful this past year, and I think they're going to do a great job of, those minds bouncing off each other and having Ohio State be the best they could be. They got some good quarterbacks at Ohio State. I think they're going to battle it out, and I think the next person is going to do a great job for Ohio State.
Is it a little weird not to be the center of attention here, to kind of have the center of attention be over there after being Ohio State?
No, I'm good. Yeah, so got strengths of being able to extend plays, have the ability to run the ball. Not just I'm not just standing in the pocket in like a light post. So I'm going to move around, be able to make throws on the run, and elevate the game of the people around me. And then things I'm working on is, like I said, constantly working my feet. I think when you look at great throws, you first starting off with footwork. I don't think that's highlighted a lot when you look at that. I mean, you talk about somebody's arm, but at first you have to have your feet in place to go make those throws. So I'm working on that constantly.
What do you think is going to be your success? Do you think it's going to be the winning? What does he do well?
I'm not sure if it's going to be Dwayne, Joe, or Tate. Honestly, I mean, y'all going to follow with it. It's spring practice with the Buckeyes, so y'all probably going to know more than I do. Yeah, I think that's going to be a bonus, especially playing quarterback. I think really, when you think about it, it's almost like you can't do enough. You're constantly working something, your mind, mentally. So I think with that, always have the time for football. I mean, it is my job. I'm going to be there and doing extra things to make sure I'm prepared when I go out there and play. Yeah, I think the people he has at Texas, Coach Herman. Coach Herman is a great coach. I think he does a great job motivating people, and he's a great mind of offense. And I think he is going to put people in place for their guys going to be successful. And like I said, I've put a lot of money towards Texas being successful.
What about the time that you spent with him? Is there a favorite memory that really gave you an idea of just what kind of a man and promoter and coach that he is?
Yeah, I'll probably say it was the private times we had. I'm not going too much into it, but he was a tough coach. I mean, he got after you a little bit, but it also showed how much he cared about you. And then away from the field, he also was there to listen to you and take you in and treat you like he was your child. So that, I think, meant a lot to me as a young guy when he was there.
How much pride do you take when you get so much success against your rival and against the state of a great rival?
Yeah, I'm really glad that we didn't lose against those guys. So I think it's, that rivalry's always going to be there. I don't think it ever burns out, that fire that we have between those guys, not just teams but fans. And to say that I was part of teams where we didn't lose means a lot to me. Yeah, my knee's doing well. Last thing was what was heard before we played the Big Ten Championship here in Indy, but it's been good. I mean, you got to prepare like your starter. So if I'm backing somebody up, I mean, it takes one play for something to go wrong, and you have to be in that game, and you have to go win the game. And so I'm preparing like I'm a starter each and every week to make sure I'm just at my best.
As a kid from Texas to now to Ohio, how has that development as you as a man and just leaving home to come to you?
Yeah, so I went a little bit away from home, but I think it was a great thing for me. My family's always supported me in the decisions that I chose to make, but also, like I said, Coach Meyer and the people he has there, support staff, they helped me grow up quickly. And so with that, like I said, being away from home, and it was by myself a lot of the times, I was able to grow up and lean on the people that he had there, place at Ohio State, and ultimately made me the person who I am today.
Did you touch much with Braxton and Cardale as you've gone through this process?
My man Cardale, I talk to him on the weekly basis, probably every 2 days. Cardale's calling my phone, and so I talk to him, and then I talked to Braxton back in Columbus one time.
Any specific advice that those guys have given you?
I think one of the main things is just enjoy it. Don't let it stress you out. I think a lot of this could kind of weigh on you mentally, not so much physically. So with that, just enjoy it and be yourself.
Two more questions here. So you have to wait a little bit to find out where you're going to play draft weekend. How important has it been to kind of really push on the opportunity and not just working out, but with teams there, so that all you want is just an opportunity, someone to just believe in you on draft weekend?
I feel like, if you're going in the first round or you're going in the 7th round, I think that's at the end of the day, that's what you want, right? So you need one opportunity to go showcase who you are as a football player and as a person. So, like you said, I just need one opportunity, one team to believe in me, and go show them who I am. Not really. Wherever that is, I'm not putting too much thought up on it, understanding that that's not when the work stops, So I think there's a lot of hype into, the draft and where guys go, and I think that's very important. But also, too, understand that's where the work begins. You got to go out there and make sure you make that 53-man roster when that time comes.
All right.